La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all, listen, listen. Your girl Tay has been all over the place, but I just so happened to stop down in the YouTube streets, and baby, y'all gonna have to come in. We're gonna have to talk about this. This is definitely a conversation that Tay has got to have, because ooh wee, Tay be like, ooh y'all, 2K done knocked out Toucher, man. So 2K done knocked out Touch a man, right? And I definitely approve this message, okay? I am so happy because, see, people be getting it messed up. People be getting it messed up. Everybody come in, hit that like button. Hey, Jackie. Good morning, beautiful. Hey, everybody coming in. Pamela. Hey, Jazz. How's everybody doing? Happy after Independence Day for those that do celebrate. Hey, Dad, drop those unicorns for your girl Tay. You already know how this go. Let me know if y'all could hear me. Hey, Cynthia. Yes, I'm definitely excited I'm excited to have this conversation. Like, if excited was a person, it would definitely be me. Shout out to 2K, baby. Okay. Hey, Lexus. Lexus, listen, you got to give me the drop in my inbox because we supposed to be doing something next month. And I'm still tuned in, sis. I'm still tuned in. I'm going to drop my number in the inbox for you. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Renee. Yes. Listen, this is about to be a funny one, right? Because I could just imagine how this situation went, okay? Because people got a funny side, but people also got a serious side. And this internet, social media, it messes people up to the fact is to believe that in real life, people ain't who it is that they actually say that they is, right? And when you laugh and you joke, people take that to some type of extreme that they could play with you. They think they could play with you. And apparently, Maine learned real quick that 2K has been sparing him. Okay. And it's crazy. Let me know if I'm the only one that people don't be knowing when you are sparing them. That be the thing for me. When they think that they doing a big one and they really got you effed up and you may be in some type of fear of them, but they really don't know that you know what you could do to them and you more worried about your aftermath than you are about them. So you're going to worry about them being that they not worried about themselves and you're going to give them a pass. People don't realize when they are getting a pass. Hey, moderator. Hey, everybody coming in. I am so happy to see y'all. People don't realize when you are giving them a pass. Okay. And on this here internet, right? People think that they can go above and beyond. And at some point in time, they're not going to have to pay for what it is that they put in, right? Now, meaning they say, oh, if you go and get paperwork on a person, that mean that you're ussy, right? Not everybody that get paperwork on a person is ussy. Some people just got more to lose than others. Hey, Auntie Lasonda. Hey, everybody coming in. Some people just got more to lose than others. You understand? So I'm going to put this paperwork in place, not only to protect you, but to protect me too, because I know what I can do to you, but I'm not trying to go down that road. You understand? So I'm going to try to take the legal route. And the legal route is going to try to instill or instate some type of boundaries to keep you the fuck over there and let me stay over here in peace. But some people don't take that as a pass, baby. Mm-mm, mm-mm. They don't take that as a pass. But let's get into the factors of the content, right? Because Tay is a whole fool. So I'm sitting there minding my business. No, I'm not. Because anytime I'm on YouTube, I ain't minding nobody business, not mine. Everybody's. Okay, I'm everybody's, right? So I just so happen to see first day out, and I'm like, what the hell? 2K done been to jail. 2K went to jail. So I'm tapping in, and when I tap in, I'm listening to the story. So 2K, like, they was in the court, and he said Maine stood over him like he was a bitch, y'all. He said Maine stood over him. Thank you for those unicorns, y'all. He said Maine stood over him like a bitch. Like, you know how when you yelling at your kid. Wait a minute. And I could feel 2K's every emotion when he said, like, listen, okay. It's like he had an out of body experience, okay? Because who's you playing with? Is this man, this little man really standing over me like this? Like, what is wrong with you? So in that moment, mentally, physically, and emotionally, everything in 2K body told him to knock the fuck out of him, which he should have did because see what Maine thought, Maine punk ass thought, because this is what punk ass people think. He thought that because he was in that courtroom, he was safe. He thought because he was in that courtroom, his ass was safe. That's what he thought the case was. He like, I'm gonna show my ass, get a little bit of content, then I'm gonna go back on social media and I'm gonna talk shit like 2K seen me and ain't do nothing. That nigga was scared. We was in court and da 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 and da 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 da. But see, the script was rewritten. It 2K rewrote the script. He said, this is not what's going to happen, right? And then the fact is the Maine thinking that that was going to happen. Fast, 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 how fast that changed. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Because 2K put belt to ass. He did. He did. And me, I'm only here. Tay is only here for one reason. Okay. Tay is here to tell Maine to press charges, right? I want him to press charges, just like 2K said, only for one reason. Only for one reason, because I want to see the tape. I want to see the tape of the moment when Maine thought that he was about to play in 2K's face, right? And he met the floor and then don't even remember when he met the floor. And then 2K played on his live where Dom and Maine was talking, right? And you see Dom was doing most of the talking in the video, right, y'all? And in the factors of Maine relaying the factors of the story, he act like he can't remember nothing that actually happened. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. And normally when you get knocked out, that's what happened. He thought the courts was going to protect him. Yes, he did, y'all. He thought that court building was going to be a safe haven, but that was where he was going to be taking his nap. He didn't know that he was going to be taking a nap in the court that day. But how fast he found out he was going to be going to sleep. 2K said, I summoned you sleep. Sleep. And the fact is that 2K is a real G. The nigga had enough time to text on Facebook like, look, I just whipped Maine ass, y'all. Meanwhile, Maine is still in his nap, not even realizing that he's knocked the fuck out, y'all. And what's funny is when he said out his own mouth, right? Hey, baby, hey, Lily. Listen, when he said, right? When I start paying attention, the court officers was on him and they was coming to get me to, to write a report. Yeah, nigga, because you got knocked the fuck out. So you the one that's gonna need the report. If at any point in time you had the upper hand in that situation, friend, I don't think you would have had to be reporting nothing. But being that you got put to sleep, you definitely are going to need to tell somebody, right? Now, with that being said, because people be trying to lie. They be trying to lie because he been harassing this man for the longest, okay? Maine been harassing 2K for the longest. And 2K has a business to run and a family to take care of. Ain't nobody got no time to be playing with no goddamn toucher. The toucher shouldn't even have time to be playing with the toucher. But 2K knocked his ass out for every person that he possibly touched, the ones that we know that he touched, the ones that we didn't know that he touched, and anybody else that he thought that he ever was going to play with on this internet. Because I don't know how you going to have a name like Maine so funny and you're not funny. But now you getting knocked out, that's some funny shit. Now that's some funny shit. And Tay is here to laugh at you. Go 2K. Go to he knocked out. Touch your mate. Yeah, 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 he did. He did. And I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. Okay. People got families to take care of and businesses to run. This man had the nerve to go to 2K's house Mm-mm. You don't do that. You had the nerve to go to this man's house where his kids rest at, and you got a pass for that because he could have, okay? Because basically, in his defense, you showed up on his property. And when you did that, that could have been putting a person in fear. That's what he could have said. I was scared for my life. This man showed up. He been threatening me online, and the next thing I know, but then you thought that y'all was gonna go to court and you was gonna talk your shit for sure, and it didn't happen that way. Hey, baby. Hey, Priscilla. And it didn't happen that way at all. You got exactly what you deserved. And I know a lot of people on this internet. They should take this as a message. You know how they say red alert, like. Yes, this should be a public service announcement for many, okay? Because I don't give a fuck if I really want you that bad, right? If I really want you that bad, if you really think that there's no way that a person can get to you, you a damn fool. Because it's no place it can't happen, and it proves it. That proves it because I'm going to whip your ass. And 2K probably held that ass whooping in him for that man for so long that it just didn't even matter. He didn't even probably, like he said, he didn't even focus on the factors that he was in a courtroom. He just focused on the factors of, I'm tired of you. Like, I'm tired of you. And like, I'm tired of you. Like, if I'm not fucking with you, stop fucking with me. It's just that simple, baby. But if you think that you're gonna continue to play with me and it's not going to be no repercussions, you bugging. You bugging. And today is definitely going to be that day that you're going to play with the wrong person, baby. And that person is me. So I'm definitely happy, and it was so beautiful to see the support that poured out for 2K. Dead ass, because when somebody don't mess with nobody, and somebody that messes with everybody, because now let's go see what track you make now, man. Let's make the track Maine gone. Cause this nigga came back looking like tiger, a leopard, I don't even know what the fuck. How the hell you get knocked out one day and then go stripe your head the next day? Did you have out of body experience or something? Like you must have had an out of body experience. Had to. Hey K Brown. Hey Deb. A person must have had an out of body experience because they ain't never experienced no shit like that. He said, "Oh wow, this man really ain't playing with me." Hey, Lachelle. Yes. When I heard 2K telling the story, y'all, when I tell you my stomach was in knots, it was in knots. Because for one, I was as if I was in the courtroom with him, like, tag me in, because he definitely needs his ass beat. I'm not going to lie. Some people just need to be made an example of. And he was one, and I'm happy he got exactly what the hell he got. I bet you won't hear him talking the same shit on this internet. I guarantee you. I bet somebody $20. He act like a woman that just got out of a relationship, and you know how we cut our hair off sometime and say we starting over from scratch. Yeah, that's what Maine went and did. He went and thought that he was going to start his life over with that new hairdo. Uh-uh. Maybe you should have had that in the courtroom. It would have had you thinking different. Maybe you wouldn't have had to go take a nap. 2K put you to sleep like a disorderly child. Man, wait a minute, he done knocked him out in the courtroom? Oh shit just got real. Yes. Listen, y'all, I'ma just be honest. We laugh and we joke at certain situations because even though I'm laughing and I'm joking, it is definitely a serious situation because these people and some people on this internet don't know when enough is enough and when to leave people alone. Some people have to go to the outer limits. You understand? They be trying to trigger people and bait people into what is supposed to happen. And then when these outcomes become the outcomes, then everybody act like they in such shock. Oh, oh, oh my God. Did he, yeah, at some point in time, People try to hold off and humble themselves. And like I said, not for the other person, but for themselves, because people be having too much to lose. And if you don't have nothing to lose, that's on you. I'm not trying to lose everything that I work for because you don't know how to be an adult. And a lot of adults, just because they have the age of an adult, they don't act very adultish. They act like kids. And when kids normally get out of control or out of hand, they get punished or they get a spanking. But due to the factors of these people in their ages, they're no longer getting punishment, nor are they getting spankings. So sometimes in life, God makes an opening to where the spanking can come about because it be definitely needed. People play with people's homes, kids, jobs, anything and everything in between that a person care about or they feel of as or feel of importance to them. Right, sexy, right? Some people about that life, not all talk. Exactly. Exactly. Why am I going to sit here and talk about anything when I already know what it is that I can do? I'm not wasting my breath on you. Catch me in traffic. That's why Tay always say that. I would never take nobody seriously on this motherfucking internet. The day I do, listen, listen. Hey, Ellie, how you doing? I'm telling you, you cannot because people will put you in a real tight spot. Okay, you know how many people they apply what they think is pressure, and then just like right pressure bust pipes, and then once that pipe break or bust, now everybody trying to figure out where the explosion came from. When you plant a seed, a flower shall grow. When you plant a seed, a flower shall grow. People done posted people, kids, people, relatives. And I'm just going to be honest. You got to have some type of backbone to be in this shit because you don't have to even do nothing to nobody for them not to like you. Okay? You ain't even got to do nothing to nobody on this internet for them not to like you. It's just the fact is it could be something that you speak of. It could be the attention that you get from others that they may not get. It could be the factors of they sitting around pocket watching. Do you understand? What you said, Terry Maine be lying his lives like data. Yes, he sure do all the time. Now, my thing is when you F around and find out, when you F around and find out, everybody is not going to play the pass off game. At some point in time, I'm going to ignore you, but you don't ever know when that day is going to come when I'm not going to choose to ignore you anymore. I might not even know when that day may come because I'm just so fed up. Then had the audacity to have 2K served. Exactly. Well, he already got the service that he needed. So that was good enough for me because 2K been told him and put papers on him to leave him and his family alone. That man did not take that message. And I don't know if it's because it was coming from 2K himself, but didn't the Bible say, okay, everybody act like they read the Bible. But then when it comes down to the factors of listening to the Bible, they don't really pay too much attention to it. And I'm going to tell you why. For one, peace be still. That's number one. Let peace be still. And if a man is not bothering a man, he is a covered man by the biggest man. And that is the man upstairs because the man upstairs see you avoiding the problems. He see you dodging the problems. He see you trying to avoid you putting yourself in a situation that you may not get out of. You understand? Because see, unlike Maine, 2K don't give a damn about getting, 2K gives a fuck about getting taken away from his family, about from somebody that he don't need. Listen, what do Maine bring to his life? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. So it's not like we related in this situation. Neither one of us have to deal with each other at all. At all. So you dealing with me as if you're trying to get some extra notoriety. And that's what people do on this internet. They will pick a person that they know has notoriety and act like they got a beef with that person or something to bring the attention to themselves. Because now if people watching one person and another person comes out and say they have a problem with this person, what they think is now people are going to come and clearly listen to what it is that they have to say about the other person. Do you understand? But some people simply don't care. Some people simply don't care. If you choose to spend your days and your nights talking about me, and that's the type of promotion that you, because any situation you get in is going to be good and bad, good and bad. Everybody is not going to like you. That's why they even got critics to movies, critics to food, and critics to music and all type of things. And it's the fact is of everybody is not going to feel the same way about something or a person. It's always going to be a person that's going to have a problem with something that you are doing, don't like the way something that you do, or just don't like you because the fuck you are you. I have become listen, Tay, stay out the way. Okay? Drop those unicorns in the chat if you know Tay stay out the way. Okay? If you know Tay stay out the way, drop them unicorns for me, baby. And I'm going to tell you why. I love mine. When I say I love mine, I don't mean a little bit. I mean every bit. So nothing in this world, nobody in this world, okay, is worth me jeopardizing mine. This is a job. And just like when people go to work in a building, you don't always get along with your coworkers, but you're not there for your coworkers. You are there for the job. So even if you don't get along to get along, you are still there for a purpose. So I am here for a purpose, not here for the fact is to check in on people that is irrelevant. I check into the people that create my community, that make my business bigger for the benefit. Do you understand? I love those that love me and don't notice nothing that's not for me. So, with that being said, people will try to play with things that they know is going to push a person to no return. Okay? Boots on the ground. Hey, Lady T. Hey, everybody coming in. They done posted my kids. They done posted my dad. They don't listen. But it just shows you the type of things that people have time for. You got people taking pictures of people outside of their homes. You got people like, come on. Like, for real. This is what people lives have come to in 2025. When you chasing a fucking ghost, people you don't even know. I'm not doing that in my real life with the people that I do know. Imagine me putting time into people that much that I don't know. But for the factors of Maine getting knocked out in that courtroom, it was a clean example of don't think it can't happen. Don't think that it can't happen. Okay? Because it definitely can. And when you don't realize that I'm the person that's giving you the pass, that's where you effed up, friend. That's where you effed up, friend. And like I said, I support this message. The only thing that's bad is the fact is that now 2K name is down on papers for some shit that he shouldn't have never even had to be a part of and take part in. But as a man, he is a protector of himself, in his family, in his business. You're not gonna keep playing with all three. Because I'm gonna have to show you the man in me. He always saying he will put up on somebody. Pull up on somebody. Yeah, he pulled up and got put the fuck down. That part, Blue app got folks talking mess behind the keyboard. Meet up. Yes. Yes, that Blue app got people crazy because when I tell you, I'ma just be honest. I interact on YouTube way more than I interact on Facebook because I really don't be having time for the time. I'm just being honest. When something is not morally of you, it's just something that you can't do. And I morally cannot ever play with people. That's not something that I'm into. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't got time to be down in my comments arguing with people that don't even know who they is because they coming from fake accounts and all other different like extensions who you don't even know who you could be talking to. You could be arguing with somebody that you think you're cool with and never even know it. 2K did what he was supposed to do as a protector. Let's say that. Let's say that. And he did. And he did. Hey, Nina. And he did. He sure enough did. And I guarantee you, Maine is going to be on this internet talking different. That's why when he was on that live with goddamn Dom was doing more talking than Maine was, and he was the one that was supposed to be in the situation. But you see he ain't have much to say. Yeah, now all these clowns trying to come to YouTube. Make YouTube great again. Like, like, let's make YouTube great again. It's sad out here in these streets. I'ma just be honest. Once Facebook turned down that pay button, a lot of people got sick and they ain't know what they was going to do. And they flew to YouTube and now they sitting here and it's real nasty. This seemed like a back in the day chat line. He went to the hospital, now he hurt. He about to act like Brianna with the finger. Sometimes you gotta go there. That character, yes. People will bring you out of character and never understand, then try to act like they don't know how they got there. Boy, bye. Let me see you make a song for this one. Let me see you make a track for this one. Okay? Let's see you do that. Somebody going to knock her ass out. Her, she lost all her channels. Wait a minute. Who, Nina? Who lost all their channels? Oh, no, that's not good. Losing all your channels is never good. Who done lost they ish? You know, Tay been in the street. Oh, triple ones up in here. God is good, baby. All day, every day. If he woke us up this morning, anything and everything else is an extra. Okay? If nobody told you that they love you today, Tay definitely do. Let's get that up in there. YouTube ain't made for everybody. Right, Sexy Ray? Who? Oh, Dom. They needed to take her pages. Cause I don't wish that on nobody, but they gotta clean up these social media streets. Because the crazy is at an all-time high. I'm just being honest. If they made people have to fill out paperwork, and I'm not talking about tax papers, I'm talking about papers with like a resume, an application, that type of papers, okay? To be able to get a platform, a lot of people wouldn't have one. Just because they wouldn't be able to pass the mental part. She back on FB. She said yes. Because I was getting ready to say, I know I seen her TikTok, but they swiped. Look, that's crazy. We tired of these people. We definitely tired of these people. And they should be tired of themselves. Okay? When you gotta wake up every day to F with people that's not effing with you, like you allowing people to rent space in your head for free on a regular basis, baby. Like you actually got your channel that is devoted to a person that you are saying is a nobody. Now, me personally, which is crazy because we do content on Bree, right? And they act like we know this girl in real life, but yet they say that she is an influencer, right? And when an influencer is an influencer, normally they put content out, for the influence. And basically, some people just don't agree with the influence the way the influencer be influencing. And that be the thing that people speak on. But the influencer is actually an influencer. She's not a fan. Okay. And being a content creator and doing content on an influencer does not make you a fan either. It makes you a content creator. You are blogging on what an influencer is bringing to the people that they choose to influence. It doesn't mean that you have to agree with the influencing, but just because you don't agree doesn't mean that you should be attacked either. Like these people be attacking you because you have your own opinion. Like, sis, I don't know you. And the person that you think that you defending don't know you either. And if you going to defend a person, then ain't your work supposed to defend them? How you out here in the internet street, like you threatening people and going to the lows of all lows? Like this is somebody that you actually know. If people looking at YouTube as a job, that's what it should be for, not for bullying and talking bad about nobody. Right, Sexy Ray? That's what I'm saying. And me personally, that's why Tay don't get involved. And that's why Tay stay out the way. Because what I do to support my family, not for the fact is of trying to meet the approval of the people. The ones that get me, and the ones that don't won't. And I'm cool with that. I'm not fighting for nobody to be within my space or sit at my table that's not supposed to be there. Don't forget, that's right. Let them know. Don't forget to hit that like button and make sure you share. Let them know Tay is here. Okay. It's just crazy to me that this is how far things has to even go for a internet show. People have shows. This is like a TV show. Okay. You tune into different people's shows. All right. You have the option to watch a show or not watch a show. Just like they got different selections of news. They got channel 2 news, channel 4, channel 5, channel 7, channel 12. They got particular weather channels that's just for the geared toward the weather. They got sports channels that's just geared towards the sports. And you find the channels that meet the energy of what it is that you like, the people that you like, the way that they bring the news to you. If you don't like the way that news channel brings the news, why would you watch that news? That mean that that would not be the news channel for you. Maybe you'll prefer channel 5 or channel 7. But because you don't agree with channel 2, that means you're going to show up to the studio. You're going to sit there and call into the news station every day to bash the person that's bringing the news. Like that's some crazy shit. And at that point in time, you need to be evaluated. You really do. Because when your opinion of something becomes so emotional to the person, to the point that it consumes your life, some shit is not right. And you really need to check into that. And a lot of people need to be checked into because in this situation, I see so many people with mental health issues. That's the only thing that would explain the behavior because ain't no person in their sane mind going to be able to put forth some of the actions that I see on this internet if it's not mental illness, baby. And the people that follow it is mentally ill too. I'm just telling you the truth. They come in groups, all right? Just like you could get a group of people that like watermelon and a group of people that like strawberries, okay? The group of watermelon is gonna go with the group of watermelons, and the group of strawberries is gonna be with the group of strawberries. So them shits is going to be all bunched in together. And that's basically what it is. You don't have to tune into somebody's channel to be negative. But if you actually take the time to tap in and give your time to something of that type of negative, then you as a person should be evaluated. Because when you operate off of emotion that much and not logic at all, then there is something that's deeper rooted in you that needs to be checked into. Checked into. I'm telling you the truth. That part, keep scrolling. I just catch the bloggers and only certain ones I like. Period. Period. That I'm not forced to do anything that I don't want to do. So you have a choice. God gave everybody a choice. And that brings me back to what I was saying a little earlier on in this conversation when I say people say they read the Bible, but they really don't, because God gives you the decision on your actions. And once you make the choice, that choice is yours. And people be blaming others for choices that they choose to make. Maine chose to stand over Tukay in that courtroom. Okay? He just didn't know what was going to be the outcome or what was going to happen next. And that's what a lot of people should check into. You have control over yourself. You don't have control over the next person. So even though you may think that you doing things to control a person, that don't mean that that is fully the case. Hey, Freddie. Hey, everybody. Hey, Mabel. Like, it's crazy out here. Mental health is mental wealth. Okay. And a lot of people on these social media streets is mentally unhealthy. They're dealing with shit in their own life and they bring in they motherfucking demons to the internet and they bullying and trying to trigger people to become them. That's what it is. People hate something that's great. I learned that a long time ago. People hate something that's great. And I say that because sometimes people just hate what they ain't. All right. And when people hate what they ain't, a lot of times they sum up what they ain't to be great. Do you understand what I'm saying? So even though you may feel like you don't have much or nothing, just being you is everything that they are not. And that right there irritates some people's soul. Okay, I could imagine the conversations that done went on about Tay behind closed doors, but I never gave a fuck because I'm still gonna show up and be me because I'm not here for the factors of caring about what people think of me because I already know who I am. So I'm gonna survive my path and I'm going to get through my journey because I know what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on the he say, the she say, the nay say, the may say, the oh say, the in say, the out say. Yes, if I'm going to be nosy, I might listen in. But far as making that a part of any of my accomplishments, no, that's not the meals that will be served from my table at all. Ever, 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 ever. Hey, spiritual. Thank you. I appreciate you, beautiful. I'm telling like for real. We gotta make it make sense. People got grandkids, okay? People got grandkids, grandkids. People, do you hear grand? Grand is supposed to be like the top. Okay, the top. When you something is grand, it makes it the top of something. Mean you are the top of your family tree. You are responsible for what comes underneath. And if you are not capable of being grand within yourself, how can you be grand for anybody else? People don't be out here being grand nothing. People don't be out here being grand nothing at all. That's what I love about you and Lupac. You guys come on here and give your opinion and handle your business and get off the internet until the next time and put out content. Amen. Let the church stand because Tay gonna keep it grand, baby. All day in America. All day in America. all day in America, out of America, in another country, somewhere else, because only thing Tay know how to be is Tay. And I know how to handle my business a certain type of way. I don't give a shit about what no listen. I will ignore you until you'll be mad because you know what? A wise man, and I tell people this all the time. Hey, Joy. I tell people this all the time. A wise man, which was my dad, and he's not here anymore. You know, the same person that they got in their profile pictures. Salute. Okay. All right. But anyway, a wise man said the best way to bother people is be unbothered. That bothers people even more. When people bother you, it's for the factors of a reaction. People can't handle no reaction because they like, I done threw this at her. I done threw that at her. Like, I know you see me, bitch. Bitch. Who? See who? Where? Where you at? What you say? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck now. I didn't give a fuck then, and I won't give a fuck moving forward. But I'm not going to respond to something that is not for me. What is for me will always be for me, and what is not will not. It's up to me to make the choice of what I choose to accept into my world. And that's not what I choose to accept into my world. I come here, I drop my platform because this world is the world where I come and I engage with my community. You hear that? My community, the people that support me. So I'm never going to have to sit there and go against the people that support me. So why would I pay attention to the people that is going against me? It take away from the people that supports me. Because when I'm giving my time to the people that don't, the people that deserve my time won't get it. So I'd rather give my time to the people that deserve it than the people that will get none of it. None of it. You could call me names. You could try to contact people that you think I know, who you think I into used to engage. I don't give a flying monkey fuck. And I still will get on this internet and do my job like a bitch ain't said shit. Continue. Continue. Tay Tay gonna talk. And Tay Tay gonna talk about what it is that she chooses to talk about. And if they don't know anything by now, people should know that. And that's the fact. Ain't nothing going to stop or silence that. Hey, everybody coming in. Ain't nothing gonna silence me except for the man upstairs. Okay. When he say it's time for me to shut up, that's when Tay Tay will no longer talk. Until then, my voice will forever be my value. Okay. And I will not ever give it or allow it to be received by people that is unvaluable to me. It ain't happening. Sometimes your voice is what gives people value. Okay. The moment you respond is what gives them the value that they feel that they seek. Joy says, hey, everyone speaking. I don't be looking at the chat much, y'all. I be multitasking as you should. You got business to handle. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What? Get up in those bushes so you can handle what you need to handle. I know that you are here. I know you are here. No, but I'm serious. Everybody not here for the same thing. If you choose to make your platform about me, then that lets me know I'm doing something right. Because people ain't gonna sit there and waste their time on something that's not nothing. And see, the difference is this situation that we all came into is started from something. Some people just was able to stay focused on the something. They didn't give a fuck about the nothing. And shout out to those people that was able to stay focused on the something and not care about the nothing, because the nothing is always going to be nothing. The nothing is always going to be nothing. That's why some people have to rage bait. That's what it's called. It's called rage baiting. Okay. It's a lot of something that people use on their platforms to get views and attention, to hype their people up in their chats. I don't have to do that. Okay, I can simply be myself and come and entertain y'all and have a good damn time and don't have to sit there and degrade myself in the process of it, because that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. You think that you degrading somebody else, but you actually degrading yourself, because you're showing people the lengths that you would go to, the lengths you would go to be not shit. And when you can go to that far of a length to not be shit, me and you are not on the same plateau, sis. I don't give a damn how many blessings a person think that they receive. Even the devil was an angel once, baby. The devil give rewards too. Okay? And all these people think because they may be getting some views or a couple of super chats and some couple of dollars from people or YouTube pay, and they may be no, 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 baby. No. Don't get it twisted. Okay? When the devil pays for something, you will have to give something in return. Okay, and see, the devil, you can't give him anything. The only thing he want in return is you, baby. And these people have gave their soul. And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. Okay, they have sold their soul to the devil for benefit. Okay, because just certain shit I just wouldn't be able to do. When I say I'm 46, and in this saga, I have seen shit that I have never seen in all 46 years of my life. I don't be joking. I be being dead ass. Let me turn this. I be being dead ass serious. Okay, I be being dead ass serious. When I say I am 46 years old, in this saga, I have seen some things that I have not seen in my 46 years of living. I am dead ass serious, okay? I come from an era where aunties was aunties. I came from an era where grandmas was grandmas. I came from an era where kids was made to be kids, okay? And in this generation and in this situation, people try to blame social media, but social media is just an outlet for people to be something that they are not in real life. And it is sad that this is the choices that people make to be. That's the only thing that I'm saying, baby, because I thought it takes a village, right? And normally the village is what corrects the village and keeps the village running to a certain way. Everybody, even if it wasn't blood, people was family. All right. The people next door, the neighbors was your family. We all grew up together. The people up the street, they knew your family. And this is the way things would go. If you was a child and the neighbor seen you do something wrong, it was just like as if your parents seen you doing something wrong. Hey, Latanya, do you understand? It was just as well, because respect was always a virtue. And then the older women, the aunties and the grandmas that I speak about, they would school the younger generation. It wasn't like the older women was yes men to our bullshit. They was going to tell us the way the fuck it was, regardless to whether we liked it or not. It didn't matter. The truth was the truth. I don't give a damn whether you don't like the truth, but I know the truth is going to help you. So I'm going to tell you the truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth. And that is it. I'm not going to be in conjointance with some bullshit. And I'm going to let you know you are on some bullshit. And right now you be in some bullshit. But these older ladies, it seemed like at some point in their life, they wanted to relive a part of or a chapter of their life they feel like they missed out on. Just being honest, it feels like the mothers is trying to be the daughters, the grandmothers is trying to be the mothers of the like. I'm confused. I'm confused because I've never seen older women act like this. I've never in all of my goddamn days, never worry 31st. So it surprises me. It surprises me. It really surprises me. It really does. It really does. To see women 50 and 60. Look at the lady over there with the coochie hair. The lady over there with the coochie hair. Look at the shit she be having time for. Like, I'm just being honest. Her whole purpose, she say that she's on her platform to spot out people that are narcissistic, and that you spotting out people that is yourself. You should be breaking down yourself, because the person that you are talking about is yourself. The people that you saying you bring into the front of the room, you should look in the mirror, because that person is definitely you. Everything that you say about another person, it seems to be projection of who you are within yourself, because you can't sit there and talk about somebody else's backyard and your shit is filthy. Okay? You can't do that. All right? When you got time to sit there and break down somebody's life, right? And make it seem like you are bringing this and this is content. No, it just shows how hateful of a person that you are. And anything that you can attach yourself to continue your negativity, that is what it is that you are going to do. You're not breaking down the factors of Kevin and his family. So you could, no, you just have a dislike for this family. So you're going to try to show all of the bad things. Okay. You're going to try to make it seem to people all of the reasons why what this man is doing is no good, because you don't see him in a good light. So you don't want nobody else to view him in a good light, spreading negativity the same way they did with his brother. These women had no real reason, okay, to go as hard on this man as they did, but they made excuses for it. They had to say, oh, they had to argue with 51 content creators. You ain't never had to do shit. That was your choice, sis. And you didn't come in as if you was fighting with the factors of content, sis. You act like you was in high school and you was fighting with the people that you felt was popular at the time, and the only way for you to be popular was to go against popular people, to try to bring the attention to see who the fuck is this flea, like who the fuck is the lady, what the fuck is she talking about, why the fuck is she here. It was never no real importance for the purpose that you were serving. You are known in the situation as an ass licker and an ass kisser. That is never a title I would want to have. You came into a situation saying that you was fighting 51 people. I'm not fighting no motherfucking body on the internet. I'm speaking my goddamn truth, and I'm bringing the receipts that comes with me. So these is not only my words, they're coming from the person. But when people have no real reason to dislike a person, because you shouldn't be emotionally attached to anybody that you don't know on the internet in the first place. Let's get to that. Okay. I defend Robert with the truth. Okay. I bring content to a screen and I let people observe what it is that I've seen. I'm not sitting here like, listen, bitch, Robert is innocent. And if you don't believe he innocent, I'm going to pull up to your house. I'm going to drag out your what? 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 We going to have to make it make sense. We going to have to make it make sense. That's going too far into a situation. I'm being realistic. Even when I drop paperwork on Bree's family members, let's talk about it, because people be looking up other content creators that's on platforms just like them. It's not like they're going after real cases and actually getting into these transcripts and breaking them down. No, they're breaking down people that they saying have no use to them in their life, but you're spending money to get paperwork on somebody that you don't feel is useful. Make it make sense, because when Tay brings the paperwork, the point is, okay, to show where a person has collected their actions. Okay, but people are so simple minded, they think people be dropping paperwork as if to say, oh, look what I found. No, You have to look deeper into something. The apple does not fall too far from the tree. That's an old school saying. So if you can show the factors of these actions being created prior to this situation even taking place, it can help you solve a case of why these actions are now what these action is. They didn't just start here. It's something that collectively that's been around since their existence. It's all they know. That is all they know. Okay? If your father is a criminal and your mother is a criminal, 9 times out of 10, the baby's going to be a criminal too. Maybe 1% may be born and say, I'm going to do something different because I don't want to be who my parents is. But that don't mean that they don't have the skills, or at any point in time to make the choice to become exactly who their parents is. It's in them. It's not on them. You can change clothes like an outfit. You can take your clothes off and you can go from classy to sporty to dance to hip hop, like whatever way you choose to dress, you can change and dress. But when something is in you instead of on you, that's something totally different. See, loving is in me. Okay? Me having a great personality, a voice that wants to speak to people, and I'm a good heart, that's in me. Okay, that's not something that's on me. Nina, why tell her to go repost the ebook knowing she stole it, just so her ass could get in trouble? Okay, because we want her to think that the doctor is playing with her. Go ahead, she already do. Chin up, chest out, soldier. That's what she thinks she doing, boots on the ground, because it's a difference when somebody is actually tough and when they playing tough. This girl is playing tough, okay? She's not really tough. And when you listen to other people and you allow them to put you in situations that you're going to have to pay for, that's on you. That's not even on the people, because if you're not smart enough, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Thank you, LaRonda. You're gonna show that shit when you serving that tea. Yes, definitely. I'm not gonna just say some shit and it ain't some real shit if I don't have no proof of it. It is what it is. Okay, if I'm saying what I'm saying, then what I'm saying is definitely going to have the backup to why it is that I'm saying what it is that I'm saying. I'm not gonna just be coming out here falsifying information and throwing things on people that I know is not true just to get a couple of extra views. No, I'm grateful and thankful that people love Tay, because Tay is Tay. I don't have to come up here and put on for nobody. Okay, wherever Tay go, I take my audience with me. Okay, I make my community a part of my family, and that's just real ish. I'm not up here trying to destroy nobody, but if I know the truth of a situation and I know that the lie a person is telling is destroying somebody, and I know the truth as a good person and it being in me instead of on me, like I said, it's going to be in me to tell the truth of a situation if I know it. If I know the truth and I know that the truth that I have can cure, can change the factors of the lie that somebody told, yeah, I'm bringing that truth all day long. I'm bringing that truth all day long. Let's get those likes up, people. That's right. Support your girl. Tay ain't been here in a couple of days. Tay ain't been here in a couple of days. Okay? Tay ain't been here in a couple of days. So I'm definitely happy y'all came to engage. So definitely hit that like button, okay? Make sure y'all share. Let them know that Tay is here. You see my Cash App is on the screen, and the super chat is definitely there if you choose, however you choose to support me, I appreciate it. Period, point blank. The God that I serve is good. So me just being in this room and talking to y'all is a great thing, okay? If God woke you up this morning, any and everything else is an extra. Remember, put that man first, because he put you first. A lot of people don't call on the Lord until they're in a bad situation. Thank God for everything, the good, the bad, and the in between. Do you understand? And thank Him for the factors of keeping you going, because the way that you go to sleep don't have to be that you wake up. Okay, don't only thank the Lord or talk to the Lord when you down on your luck. Talk to that man any chance that you can. I keep it true with the Lord. Okay, I don't have to sit there and go into no church. What up, Uda? I don't gotta sit there and go into no church building. I don't gotta sit there. No, I'm not a preacher, but I let you know I love the Lord. Okay, I love the Lord. All right, and thank that man every chance that you can. Don't just talk to that man when you're in bad situations. Talk to him whenever the situation is what the situation is, good, bad, or indifferent, because without him, nothing would be nothing. Okay? People be thinking that they out here and it's because of somebody else that they getting the blessing that they receive. It's only due to the factors of the Lord, baby. He said it and he stated it. It's about the message, never about the messenger. People be so focused on the messenger that they always miss the message. Okay, it's not about missing the message, it's about accepting the message. And as long as you focused on who bringing you the message, you're going to miss it. Okay, she sure do. She was just shopping for it the other day and still was trying to help motivate a motherfucker to learn parents skills. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm telling you, I thank the Lord any chance that I can, when I got and when I don't got. And I don't gotta sit here and fake it for nobody to try to make my life seem hotter than what it is. I'm out here trying to learn some shit. It don't matter how old you get, you still should be open to learning. People that act like they know everything really don't know nothing. Okay, I'm a sponge. I'm trying to absorb anything that I can that's of positivity, friend. I want the Lord to know that I I recognized him every step of the way, even not on my good days. Okay? All right. Sometimes your blessing is blessing other people. Don't look for the factors of greed. All right. I'm not huh. Don't think that y'all be seeing people on these platforms and people is living better than you. No, no. And that be the things that be getting people misconstrued. I'm out here trying to make it just like you. Tay out here trying to figure out a plan just like you. I'm talking to the Lord, hopefully, just like you, because I'm trying to find a better way, some days out of no way. Okay, that's the point and purpose of having a journey. Along your journey, some days is going to be good, some days is not going to be so good, but that don't mean you don't keep your toes 10 toes down, okay, on solid ground, because you know that that journey, you're going to see it through. You have to. You have to. And some things just be a distraction. God send you tests too. He got to know that you ready and prepared for whatever it is that he's going to bless you with, because you may not know how to intake your blessing. Some people, so many people receive a blessing and don't know what to do with it. Okay. Let's just be honest. But a lot of times, God will test you in situations just to see if you ready for what he about to give you. And sometimes you could fool the people out here, okay, the me's and the other people, but you can't fool a man upstairs. He know better. He know better, and he know when you not ready for some ish. Okay. And until he feels like you prepared for it, you're not going to get it. And that's why I don't be up here chasing other people's dreams. Other people's dreams is not my dreams. What the Lord see for me is what will be for me. And that's on period, baby. I'm on this page because it confirmed that droopy eye that y'all really be shedding light on that shit. I was tripping until really gonna thought tripping. Yes. No, you was not tripping, sweetheart. And listen, I got a treat for y'all too. You know, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak how can I say, a little dabble of information, okay? Because Tay about to drop a video for y'all today. You know I ain't dropped a video in days or whatever because I've been out here with boots on the ground or whatever the case may be. I've been outside instead of inside, but I still been with y'all because wherever Tay at, she take y'all. We be outside. How Uda say we be on go, right? But I'm gonna definitely drop a video today and I'm gonna just let y'all know. I had to figure out where that girl got that eye from. Okay, because I see Walter got two straight eyes, even though he do some fucked up eye shit. And then I seen Brenda had two straight eyes. So I'm like, where did this girl get these eyes from? So I had to go through the family tree to find the eyes, baby. Tay done found them fucking eyes, y'all. I done found the eyes. All right. When I tell y'all Tay found the eyes, I done found the eyes. And I'm definitely going to bring the eyes to y'all front row and center. Because at the end of the day, when I tell y'all that shit run in the family, nobody don't believe me. If lies run in the family, if stealing run in the family, why the eyes couldn't run in the family? I knew them shits came from a family member. I just needed to figure out which one of the family member them motherfucking eyes came from. And we have located the eye. Okay. Hey, Robin, we have located the matching eye. Her eye is stuck one way and the other person's eye is stuck the other way. But it's definitely a close ass family member. So we know that this eye is genetic. Mm-hmm. It sure is. This eye is genetic. The eye didn't just come from nowhere. It didn't just appear. It didn't just make a special appearance. Okay. It's like a set. I think that the eye that she got on the left was supposed to go to the other person, and the eye that the other person got on the right was supposed to go to her. Now, if that would have happened, both of these two people would have had a straight set of eyes. But I think somewhere within the family workup, God got the eyes mixed up. He put one eye on one child and one eye on the other. Tomorrow, Sunday, y'all. Y'all trying to send me straight to hell. But yes, when I tell y'all that this video will be simply entertaining, it definitely will. Because people don't fuck with person for no reason. It's different if a person don't fuck with people. But when a people don't fuck with person, it just it is not, it is not by chance. Okay? It's not by chance. And a lot of people, hey Hakeem, a lot of people, you will get a story from them. Oh, I don't mess with this person because of so and so. And I don't mess with no. And then you figure out you do not mess with so and so. So and so don't mess with you. It's not the them, it's the you. And it's a lot of people that's on this internet that is like that in real life too, but more so on the internet. Because on the internet, people be telling a lot of stories behind these keyboards. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everybody rich. Okay. Tay ain't fucking rich. I'm trying to listen, everybody rich is different. Let's start here. First of all, okay, my rich may be 100,000, your rich may be 1,000,000. My rich may be 1,000,000, your rich may be 100,000. Either way, everybody considers something or rich differently. Your rich is not my rich, right? But the fact is that everybody comes on this internet and act like nobody ain't going through shit is beyond me. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is going through something, but not everybody is making it the way that they are portraying it for other people to believe. And then once other people find out that they not making it the way that they wanted you to perceive it, then they mad at you. I ain't got no time to come up here and fake it. No way. I'm trying to be mentally rich first before anything. So that way I know I can handle the things that, look at that. Look, Ellie, I tell you we connected. I tell you, Shantae, we connected. Because how, as I was saying that you wrote it, I seen it pop down there. That is crazy. LaRonda said, Latte, some people live within their means. Right. And make others mad because they have to. Yes. Yes. If you have to front your lifestyle, that's not your lifestyle. If you have to front your lifestyle, that's not your lifestyle. That is a facade. Anything that is fake is not real. Your lifestyle is not real. I'd rather live the life that I am in and better it versus faking a better life, and that's not it. Okay, I'm out here trying to make it for my babies. Shit, some months I live month to month. Okay, I'm out here some days trying to take from Peter to pay Paul because I got bills to pay and I got babies. All right, and as long as my bills and stuff is done, then at the end of the day, whatever extra we can have some fun. But I'm not out here making it seem that I'm living on some rich shit, baby. No, my riches is making memories with my babies. Okay. My riches is doing things with the time that's free that you can't get back, baby. Because see, love is free, time is free, and they not something that you could get back either one of them, baby. So you got to love who you can love in the time while you have the time. And I ain't got time to be out here faking that I'm living a life that's not mine. No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Hell no. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna happen. Mm-mm. That that take too much time. Too listen, you gotta put the time in to think how you gonna fake it, and then you got to actually put the work in to fake it. You might as well actually do some shit to better your shit in the time that you spent to fake it. That will never make sense to me. You have to yeah, everybody don't live the same way. And some people think that it's on them instead of in them. And that's why when people feel like, oh, okay, materialistic things make who they are, or the amount of money that they have make who they are, the car that they drive make who they is. No, 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 no. I thought you supposed to make those things. I never knew that those things make you. I thought because you lived in a certain stage of life, when you upgrade through life, then life upgrades with you. Okay, so if that's a good thing, that's a good thing. But when you faking it, you not doing nothing that's of stages. You going backwards because instead of actually doing it, you faking it. That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. I live within my means. Definitely, indefinitely. Shit, sometimes they be mad when she a little bit overindulge in certain situations because then I'm going to have to pay for it in the end. If I go out and I know that, oh, instead of cooking, I don't bought food outside 3 times this week, I'm playing myself. I'm playing myself because now I done went and bought food and I done cooked food for the night. But at the end of the day, it was extra money that did not need to be spent. If you understand what it is that I'm saying. And don't know a motherfucker got to do. Yes. Their lifestyle. She can put her coochie in the camera all day and still don't own a home. Listen, to be paying $4,000 for something and it's not gonna be something that you own. That's the stupidest shit in the world. And anybody that listens to that shit and agree is stupid, baby. Now, me personally, I normally don't get into the factors of people finances because that part is not my business, right? With people choose to do with their money is their money, right? But I'm just gonna say that's some stupid shit to spend in a stupid way to spend money because I'm just going to be honest. We could account for today, we can't account for tomorrow. All right. You never know what tomorrow may bring. And just like our life changes, people life changes too. And just like I say, you have control over you, but you don't have control over other people, right? So now you could be paying 4,000 for something for let's say 10 years. You love it, all right? Whatever. That's what you do, that's what you can. But now just imagine the people that owns the establishment, keywords own the establishment. Now they want to do something different. As far as selling it, people pass away People, different situations take place. Do you understand what I'm saying? And in that case, somebody else's situation would change your situation versus a person paying $4,000 for something that would be a mortgage that not only they would be able to keep forever, but it will also be able to pass down to their kids and stay in the family. Maybe you'll go play with them kids. Wait, hold on. Let the world see her and Ja genetics. Show how beautiful their creations are. Right? Feel a way about that. I feel such a way about that. And let me get into why I feel the way that I feel that I do, LaRonda, okay? Because for one, those is not no celebrity babies, all right? And the people that you think here actually don't. It's the ones that support you, is the ones that you should worry about. And when you give people false hope, that's some bullshit, okay? You have people paying for false hope. The hope of them supporting you and them being able to be, how can I say, a part of something for being so supportive, like taking part in your babies, because they didn't just think this is what you told them. So you created a false narrative for your own benefit, but at the end of the benefit, nobody else got nothing out of it that actually supported it. Okay, let's talk about that. That's one. That's just the little piece. But the fact is of me, you talking about the fact is that you ain't putting your babies on the internet because you don't want people talking about your kids and people are heartless and this, that, and the third. But if you would feel that way about your babies, then you should feel that way about all your kids. Okay, because you put your oldest kids up here on the internet in a way that you know people are going to talk about them. You know people are going to talk about them. You know it. And sometimes I think that you do it just so people can talk about it. It's like baiting. You understand? Just like that AI picture. You gonna make one of the twins dark skin and then the boy dark skin like Ja, and then make the little girl light skin like you. But you're delusional. Okay? Delusional. That is sick. But if you're not gonna want something for some of your kids, why wouldn't you want that for all of your kids? I wouldn't want none of my kids catching no type of scrutiny if it was on the factors of me, because you create the scrutiny for them because of the shit that a person chooses to do. Period. Period. A person comes up here and create the playing field for the response that they get. It's not like it just comes out the blue. A person does what it is that they do. And if you ask me, I think they look for the negative response because the highest response they ever got off of something, it was negativity. Negativity. Showing them she already knows she can't handle it. They are over there praying they grow into their looks. Well, shit. Tomorrow is Sunday and I'm not going to hell. Mm-mm. So I ain't gonna. That's why I got pissed off when they tried to say motherfuckers was calling or saying. First of all, I said motherfucking turtles, and I'm gonna say this shit day in and day out. But she must have felt like them kids looked it like motherfucking turtles for her to put that in them words. Because nobody never said, "Ooh, them babies look like turtles." No, 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 no. The way she motherfucking hiding them motherfuckers, the way that turtles tuck their heads in. Yes, friend, you got some turtle activity going on. Okay, but if you think that your babies look like turtles, that's on you. That part wouldn't be on me. But I think that if you're gonna show some, show all. Dead ass. Dead ass. Because then that would just put the message out to the other kids that you care more about protecting them than you give a damn about protecting them. Because you throw them out here to the wolves. If that's the case. And then when it comes down to the others, you make sure that you keep a covering over that. If that's what you want to say. But if that's what you need to do to make yourself happy, then so be it. Hey, CS, even though some of us done seen the kids any goddamn way, so the only person that you hurting is your supporters anyway, baby. I mean, just being honest. I mean, I could have dropped the picture of the kids for you, but I'm not on it like that. That goes to show you everybody don't got to be on some petty shit. I keep saying this. People don't be listening to the unicorn when she be talking. Would a person be mad about seeing kids with a cartoon motherfucking filter and seeing a person going through the factors of putting the kids AI when the factors of the kids have been seen? I don't understand that. I don't know if that make me crazy or you crazy because I know every time I look at the picture, I'm like, these is the and I know that it is because that doesn't matter. Never mind. But never mind. If you choose to keep downloading apps or going through Snap, figuring out filters to put over your kids so your supporters don't never get a hand in what they paying for, then hey, because none of the people over here is paying for the shit, so we don't give a shit about it. It's your people asking you, hey, Bree. I mean, I mean, hey, Navette. I mean, since you wasting your time out here, you fucking off the wrong people. And then it's bad when the person that came out here to make it seem like they were supporting you done stole all your motherfucking supporters and now got to tell your supporters when to support you. Oh my God. We cannot make this shit up. The person that came out here saying that they went against 51 content creators, right? Is the one person that did you dirtier than any of the 51 content creators did. She came out here and talked about your man. She came out here and talked about your kids. She came out here and talked about you. She called you nasty, your man ugly. If them kids look like whatever, she won't even be able to look at them. But then the way that she's back in your good graces is by helping the same people that was your people put in the factors of a GoFundMe. I mean, like, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. We all heard it. We all heard it. Okay. Just like the factors of the book situation. That should have been common sense to a goddamn fool. But being that everybody don't got common sense, we see why that situation went the way that it went. Because once again, a person wasn't defending, they was using you for promotion. Okay. Oh, yeah, she did not steal the doctor's book. But hey, everybody, listen. Go buy my ebook. Go buy my ebook. I just bought an ebook. Yeah, she ain't still that lady book. Okay. Listen, but go buy my book, everybody. And I know the people over there probably gonna buy it. No, the fuck we not. I know the fuck I ain't gonna buy it. But I'm gonna laugh at the fact that you using your friend that you say is your friend that broke your heart and made you cry. To sell your book, and the fact is of her stealing somebody else's book. Now everybody get a book. You get a book. Robert daughter got a book. But at least hopefully y'all didn't steal nobody else's material. The person that you was defending that didn't steal somebody else's book actually stole somebody else's book and must have gave you the idea to then do your own book. And then now everybody, you get a book, you get a book. Fuck it, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and make me an ebook. I hope y'all go out there and support Tay, okay? Because Amora be out here like, twin, where have you been? Okay, And then Bree be coming running. Nobody loves me like you do. Nobody gone. Okay, because I mean, I don't know what type of weird connection that y'all have, but at this point, girl, you stupid. And I don't even like using that word, but you stupid. Because once a person show you who the fuck they are, you better believe every part of who they is. You better believe every part of who they is. She talked about you to the point that she said, shit, I wouldn't even let my kids watch nothing like that. I would never even let my kid, my daughter, not mine. That's what she said. But then of course, now we figured out why she wouldn't let her daughter be watching her either, because then she might think that her daughter gonna be trying to steal her meat. Cause thugging, cousin thugging, she already let the bomb be known that her daughter is GAY, and she did not want her daughter looking at her fucking product. Like, get your gay ass out of here, bitch. You won't. This one is mine. This one is mine. You see me with this coochie hair? You see this? You see me with this coochie hair? That one right there, that's mine. Don't lay one eye on her. That would have been the one time she probably would have fucked her own child up. I tell you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure enough. That's why she wouldn't let her child watch Bree. She didn't want her to steal her piece of meat. I'm telling you, she did not want her to steal her piece of meat. She said, "Oh no, not this one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not this one." Shit, they kind of liking the same thing. And I don't give a damn. The industry showed us that people do cover ups all the time. People be in the closet, and they be marrying what people think that they supposed to be with, just to cover up the factors of what it is that they actually is. Okay, and then some people try to use the factors of, oh, I'm bisexual, and me and my partner has fun together. No, that's the only way that you actually gonna get what it is that you want out the deal without it looking exactly the way that you think people gonna look at it, and that's you being a fool. Hell no, I wouldn't trust her. You can't listen. Anybody that supports those actions, you can't trust. Anybody, anybody. Anybody that supports those actions, you can't trust. Because in order to be able to support those actions, those must be actions that you would be able to put forth yourself. And we already seen how that goes. Okay, she just want to lick a little ass, a lot of ass, or whatever ass, and that's what we've seen for the last past 2 years, ass licking, and until she got her feelings hurt, and then yeah. Hey Denise. And now we here. But she's using her, and she is. But a lot of people got court cases. I want to see I wonder who else gonna be knocked out in court next. I wonder who else gonna get knocked out in court next. Next, 2K probably done started a court knockout trend. I wonder who gonna get knocked out in court, cause shit, it's a lot of people with court cases coming up, and what people don't seem to realize, you could talk all the shit you want over the internet, but you gonna have to see me in person. And when you see me in person, I don't give a damn if you think, because personally we surrounded by police or in a governmental building, that you might be safe. It may be a little safer for me, because then I know that I ain't gonna actually kill you. I'm gonna whip your ass. I'm probably gonna get locked up for a couple of days, but that's all right. Just let my family send me some quarters. Everything will be okay. Some people gonna see it that way, but 2K probably done started a knockout in the court trend. So I wonder who gonna get knocked out in court next. Mm-hmm. I wonder. So, or answer, would you respond? She tells them what to do. Motherfucking no, I don't argue with the help. I don't argue with the motherfucking help. I would never motherfucking respond. Respond to what? Who? What? A ghost? Hell no. No. and no, and no, and no again. Let us pray. That's all you would be able to do in that case. Mm-mm. They would have that would be all on them. It would be no inclusion of me. And that sound crazy. For somebody to be able to tell two grown ass women who the fuck to do what to in the first place. Like I could not be a puppet for no fucking body. I couldn't be a puppet for nobody. Like I'm just being honest. I couldn't. I couldn't. And just the fact is that a person would be a puppet, I wouldn't be able to actually take them serious. So no. She probably playing her dumb ass. They say keep your enemies close. That's right. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised. Shit. Not only wouldn't I be surprised, I wouldn't even care. Not only wouldn't I be surprised, I wouldn't even care. That shit would go out into thin air. I guess I don't know. But that is definitely the truth. They say definitely, you know, I'd rather keep everybody the fuck away from me. Not even keeping the enemies close, cause I tell you, these social media streets is crazy. You got to be able to have your own mind. How somebody can control you to do anything, anything. Cause I'm just gonna be honest. It don't matter who sent you. They ain't gonna have to take that ass whooping you is. If you the person that's gonna show up and show out, you the one that's gonna get the heat, not the one that sent you in the street. But a lot of people that sidewalk ass people shouldn't play in the street, period. Because once you in the street, it's hard to get back to the sidewalk. So you can't be a sidewalker fucking with street people. I'ma just say that. And a lot of people, they content is other people. Like if your content is roasting other people, I'd rather find something safe to do. And I'm gonna leave that right there. That's it. We're gonna leave that alone. Look, even StreamYard mess with me. Stream Element says, "Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoying this tea with Tay and Latte world. Consider subscribing. It's free." Mm-hmm. Therefore, you gotta remember in today's world, motherfucker don't even think for oh hell no. That went out the window. But when you a person that don't give a fuck and say you don't give a fuck and really don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. I wish your bitch luck, honestly. I wish your bitch luck. Salute to you. Tell you, the best way to bother people is to be unbothered. And I'm the most unbothered person that you will ever meet. I got too much shit going in the daytime, baby. You might see me on this live now, and an hour later, you'll see me out with my kids somewhere else, and then you might see me here, you might see in there. I ain't got too much time to pay fucking attention. So the attention won't be paid. It will definitely be missed. It will truly be missed. That's right, Latte. Let them know if you would like to support your host, right? There we go. Support the host, baby. Support the host. Support the hostess with the mostest. But it's some court cases coming up, and I wonder if 2K done started a a court trend. So I wonder who gonna get knocked out next, friend. I wonder who's next on the knockout calendar. I wonder. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I done had in this saga is a motherfucking closet. Hey, Moo. What happened, baby? Oh, you back? Okay. Well, welcome back. I'm just talking to my YouTube family. That's it. How are you doing this morning? That's good. That's good. But I'm serious. I come up here every day and talk about something different if I choose to. But it would never be an itch that I don't care about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Brianna, I cared about. I don't care. I don't care who feel the way about it. I don't care who got something to say about it. That I cared about because I needed to know where that I came from. And I'm pretty sure we all been wondering where the I came from and where the I was going. All right. So we done figured out, okay, Tay knows where the I came from. I still don't know where it's trying to go, but we know where it originated from. Mm-hmm. We know where the I is originated from. When I've been on or putting people paperwork so long, you know they pussy. That's why you gotta pull 2K on site. That's what I'm saying. That's right. Sometimes or most times silence is your best friend. Okay? I ain't gonna tell the motherfucker what I'm gonna do to him. They'll see. They will see. When the time comes, the time will come. Now 2K done started a trend. I think I'm about to do a meme. I might do a skit, a reenactment. I'm gonna have to find somebody to play Maine. Damn, I'm gonna have to find somebody to play Maine. Yeah, I want him to be the person. He got to stand over, right? And then I look up like you standing over me like I'm a bitch. You think I'm a bitch, nigga? Right? And then right. Next thing you gonna know is ain't gonna be on the floor. So I'm gonna have to find somebody to hit the floor like me. And then they gonna be knocked out, and then they gonna have to wake up looking like a tiger with orange and black stripes or color stripes. That's gonna have to be. I swear, people don't take their lives seriously. They really don't. Who really don't take their lives seriously. Because in certain cases, people be playing with their lives. Okay. People definitely be playing with their lives. When you playing with people, kids, hmm playing with their home, playing with their business and their finances and all type of things, trying to take food out of people's mouths. hmm A day shall come. A day shall come, and it shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Y'all know the rest. Well, the prayers do. But Maine got exactly what other people should take as an example that they could be on the flow, baby. On the flow. Listen, I would never want to be ending up on somebody's t-shirt over some internet ish. Mm-mm. 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 How he died. Huh. You never know who these people is behind these keyboards. Just like people don't know who you is, you never know who people are. And everybody ain't gonna talk about what they gonna do to you. Some people just gonna actually do it. And your ass ain't gonna find out until it's done. So people could play with the courts and do all the shit that they want. When that day come, that day gonna come. And that's just it. Mama, you wanna walk with me to the bakery to get an iced coffee? I didn't say you had to get a coffee. I said I'm getting the iced coffee. What you want? All right. Well, listen. You could get something while we there, but I'm going to get an iced coffee, and I found the new ingredient, some raspberry sauce. Don't ask me, okay? But it's a new thing, and I like it. Okay? We listen and we don't judge. Okay. And her nigga still ain't safe. at all, at all. But Tay about to get up out of here, and I'm gonna walk with my baby to the bakery. I'm gonna have some iced coffee. I don't know what Mumu's going to have. What you having, Mumu? I don't drink anything. Well, she'll find something to get at the bakery. I guarantee y'all that. I guarantee y'all that. Thank you, CS. I definitely appreciate you for supporting this live. Definitely, definitely. But if nobody told you that they love you today, you know Tay definitely do. If you woke up this morning, anything else is an extra. Stay safe out here in these YouTube streets because people is crazy. Okay? And we just gonna wait and see who's going to get the next courtroom knockout. And I don't know, somebody passed the message. We want Maine to talk his big one so 2K could drop the tape. We want him to have to get the evidence. We want to see Maine on the flow. I know I do. Anyway, love is love, and Tay definitely love you. La la la.